back.
Episode 101.
We're back and we have news. We have exciting news. So,
is it that we're allowed to do 100 more episodes?
Yeah, we've been commissioned by... quick, who have we been commissioned by? Should we just make it up? Like, Radio Stakhanov have actually...
Twitter.
Yeah. The NHS has prescribed us to the nation.
Oh,
We're
God.
very much the cure for the coronavirus. Did you see Corona tweeted the other day saying, stop fucking asking us about the virus?
Yeah, I think we'd be more a cure for insomnia than anything else.
I think that might have been a lie, that ad campaign. But the news is this. Previously, for the previous 100 episodes, I've been working as a gardener. And as of... Well, I got offered it last week. I'm getting a new job running the social media for a... I mean, curveball. Who saw this coming? The gardener has become a hypnobirther. I'm going to be doing the social media for a hypnobirthing company, which is wicked. Here's the... I'm not sure I might not have even told you this. They have said at some point they want to start making podcasts.
Can I be in one?
No.
But no, the pitch would just be explaining to an idiot how hypnobirthing isn't what he thinks it is.
I mean, you don't have to be there for that because I'll be there.
No, but you'll be the host, and I'll just be. I'll be the idiot.
That assumes I know what hypnobirthing is, and right now I'm not. 100%.
I'm sure you'll learn. Like you're not gonna tell them on the first day. They're like, "Oh, could you make a podcast about teaching idiots what hypnobirthing is?" You're like,
yeah, sure.
Because remember,
shall I have a guess?
It wasn't that long ago that I asked you if it was the same as hydro dipping, which is very different.
During the interview, it came to light that the person interviewing me had listened to this podcast as a little flavour of what we do, and I actually got scared. Like, oh no, what if it was like... Well, first off, there's half a minute of silence when we're trying to sort of dare each other into talking first.
Yeah, and there's all those episodes where we say cunt a lot.
Yep. And
which now includes this one.
Sorry?
Which it now includes... Did your headphones fall off?
No, I found a video camera and the battery fell out as I was picking it up, and it scared me.
Okay, I think maybe it's good that you've already got the job, because if they listen to this one, they'd be like, he gets spooked real easy. We should probably...
Well, I mean, it's not too late to revoke the offer. So
that's
careful.
A good point. I'll do my best.
But yeah, I'm very excited about that. It's solved a whole bunch of problems.
Yeah, like the problem if you live too close to work.
Yeah, because now what I really wanted from this job was an hour and 15-minute commute.
Yeah, I have a solution for that. It's...
Move to London?
Well, I think that's not going as well. Move to Andover, because then it's at least closer.
I don't want to move to Andover because I've been to Andover.
I've been to the cinema in Andover.
Oh yeah, we went to Suicide Squad, and me and Jack bought the Harry Potter books, didn't we?
Yeah, because I'd already read, and then we had a nice weekend of everyone reading a book that I'd already read.
Yeah, one of the best weekends ever. I really enjoyed that weekend, actually, even though Suicide Squad was a bit bobbins.
Birds of Prey, though, is better.
Oh, that's happy.
Because it wasn't...
That's happy?
It's not that much hard. It's not hard to be worse. But it was good. I enjoyed it. You should go and watch it. I think I enjoyed it more because Limitless made it feel like it was free.
This is the thing. I'm more inclined to go and see stuff like Parasite than I am to spend money on Birds of Prey. Maybe like with Justice League, I'd watched it because I'd ran out of stuff to watch. So I think when Birds of Prey comes out, if it's on like a free service or a service I already pay for, then maybe I'll give it a go. But I'm not that fussed on it, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, I told you about my random generator thing to pick films for me because apparently making them all free-ish was bad.
If anything, it expands your choices and makes it more difficult.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it's done. Because before I was like, I'm going to go to the cinema to see maybe 3 or 4 films a year. Now it's like, I have to go see at least 2 a month to make this really worth it. and it kept just going like, "Do you want to go see Little Women?" I was like, "I would, but that was on 3 hours ago. You piece of shit that I've made." And then it just kept just going like, "Yeah, but Little Women was on at 3 o'clock today, or 3 o'clock tomorrow." I'm like, I sort of want to go in the evening because I have a job.
What about Rise of Skywalker? You could go see that.
Seen it twice. It was the first film I went to see with Limitless.
Oh, I didn't know you'd seen it again.
Yeah, went in January.
How was it the second time?
I think we've still done this conversation. I think we've had this conversation where I said it's still good the second time.
Should we have the conversation we actually came here to have?
Is this not it? I thought we were having episode 100 retrospective on the 100th episode.
Oh, well, I thought it was particularly good, especially the 37th minute.
I had a lot of fun recording that.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
But did it feel really wrong to you to not actually talk about a TV show that we'd watched that week? And to just be like, do you remember all those shows that we watched years ago?
No, I mean, it descended into what it always descends to, which is us talking about Gilmore Girls. So, you can't...
Now that you mention it...
Go on.
Gilmore Girls is pretty good.
I'll have to give that a go.
If you haven't already given it a go, our friendship is now a lie. And you're making me sad.
Let's talk about these shows.
Which one do you... dealer's choice. You pick first.
Let's get Maniac out of the way.
That sounds like the sentence of someone who didn't fully enjoy that show.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to get it out of the way real fast. Skinny Jonah Hill freaks me out. Don't like it.
Jonah, you look amazing. Could you just not, please?
I mean, it's where his second chin used to be. That bit just...
There's an existential void under his chin.
No, it's not the void, it's the skin. It's the spare bit that's just kind of left there.
Yeah, I just... Nah.
The thing is, I imagine
couldn't stand it.
This show is probably really good, but pilot-wise, like the thing that Netflix are not doing anymore is making the pilot interesting. I think it's part of... Because I've just looked at the release dates. It was definitely dropped all at once. Binge it show.
Yeah.
Which is great if you like binging things, which I do. But if you're going to have a first hour where nothing really happens...
Well, it felt like it was kooky for the sake of kooky. Like there wasn't a single character that didn't irritate the fuck out of me.
Which isn't surprising because you're irritable.
Like particularly with a little bit of kook goes a long way with me. Like just stop it, stop that. It's really annoying. Like it's all like lingering shots on characters' faces when nothing's happening, and it was a real struggle to get through. It was a real struggle to get through this one.
The thing is, I'm a bit intrigued. In the same, like, it has that same sort of feel that Legion had a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, Legion was more fun, I think.
Legion was more fun because it just went into the batshit insanity straight away. But there's a bit of me that thinks there's some batshit insanity here, but it's just mixed in with what's a very confusing looking time period. That sort of modern, old-fashioned...
I think that was the one thing that I was like, actually, this is kind of cool, is like how that world works, and the fact that if you've not got any money, you can get an ad buddy, which is literally a guy following you around reading adverts to you. I was like, okay, that's actually quite an interesting idea of how things are run in.
So that's the thing. I'm interested in the world, and I'm interested in seeing the batshit crazy. Not super interested in the backstory.
No, in the whole like, there's a code. You've got to give her the code, and then you secret mission, and just.
But the thing is, I think that's all in his head.
Yeah, I think it is too, and it just. It's a real shame. Like, it's just completely. It's not what you want from a show. It's just completely uninspiring for me. Like, the thing is, right? I'm wondering if this is just me. If I just haven't got what it's supposed to be, and actually, it's probably quite good. But it just, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm really struggling to articulate exactly what it is that I didn't like about it.
Well, yeah, it's just. I think. It's just all the stuff with Owen's family. I don't give a shit.
Except, fuck me, he doesn't like Balderdash. Christ.
Oh, they made that too clear. But I just... The problem is that took up so much of the episode, like all of his family backstory stuff, that because I didn't enjoy that part of the episode, there was maybe about 20 minutes left that wasn't about that. Like if it had dropped you in the waiting room for the study,
then I think different story.
100%.
Like, okay, this is getting better. Like, it's more interesting when they're actually getting into, doing the testing and everything.
Because like maybe show me like 5 minutes of like, just turn that like 40-minute bit of the episode into like 5 minutes and just be like, okay, cool. He doesn't like Balderdash or his family. And then show me like 5 minutes of weird Emma Stone, and then just be like, so they're doing a study.
I don't understand why we're not running Netflix with ideas like this.
Because we only have these ideas when other people have already made a thing.
That's true. If we had these ideas beforehand, we'd be millionaires.
If we were, I don't know, editors, producers, maybe, we could probably sort of go, all right, cool. So I see what you've done there, but we're just going to make it shorter. But then everyone would hate us more.
True. Strange thing, I have just had an idea. What if someone was bitten by a spider and then they assumed some of the traits and abilities of a spider while remaining in human form? That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, but give him like one spider eye.
Saying that this is directed by Kerry Fukunaga, who did True Detective. We've done True Detective, right? The pilot?
Yes, I have watched the first episode of that TV show.
You've not seen any more?
Actually, I think I might have seen one of the later seasons.
Okay, because I saw the first series, and that is actually really good. He's not directed much, to be fair, but he's quite well known. So he did True Detective, Sin Nombre, Jane Eyre, Beast of No Nation, and he's doing the Bond film.
Oh, what, the new one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which is kind of interesting.
Maybe the problem is he had 10 episodes. Or, I mean, maybe all of the family stuff comes back to be, like, real important to the...
Yeah, but if they're just going to go and, like... Yeah, I think the rest of it is, like, they're all on fucking drugs the whole time. It's like, do you know what?
I've seen Skins.
I don't need it. I've seen Fear and Loathing. I've seen Trainspotting. What I've learned, drugs ain't fun until... Well, drugs are fun until they're not. And then...
Drugs are fun until you're pulling yourself out of a toilet. That's what I learned from Trainspotting. And stay away from Robert Carlyle.
Oh, he's mental in that. Yeah, I just... Yep, it just absolutely not for me. Like, the world was very interesting, and I don't know why I was sort of...
If you could tell a different story in the same world.
Do you know what? Almost. That is almost exactly what I think about it. It's like, right, ignore this lot. Tell me about something else that's going on here. Tell me about the guy who works as an ad buddy. Give me a story about him and how he's trying to keep his...
Can you imagine, like...
it would be better.
That would be just because you just have a rotating a new cast of characters every episode that he just goes and talks at, and they have to try and ignore him.
Keep it simple.
Stupid. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit curious as to where it goes, and I might at some point maybe watch the next episode.
I 100% will not be watching this again.
That's fair enough. It can't all be winners.
No, you got to have a couple of duffers, and this is the thing. I keep saying.
What are we doing? Stranger Things again?
Oh no! Oh God!
Just stop it. That's what you get if you have a couple of duffers. You get one Stranger Things.
The shows that I like are the ones that I've not heard of. So Maniac, I wasn't entirely sure. I knew it was a Jonah Hill and Emma Stone thing, and I thought it had something to do with it was a bit weird, but that was all I knew. So I was still interested to watch it. It's just this was a bit of a.
Yeah, I'm going to read the synopsis for the next one. Oh, okay, no, just going to close that tab.
No,
it doesn't sound better. It sounds like they do a lot of flashing back.
Oh dear. Oh no.
The thing is, you just make a TV show like this, and you just give the actors real drugs, and then just film them, and just see what they do. Except maybe not Mel Gibson. He'll probably just be racist.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's guest star, Charlie Sheen.
Oh, he's entirely normal. Wow, he's Charlie Sheen. Oh, he's drinking their blood. I guess he thought it was a tiger.
He's cut his wrists and his blood is stripy. So.
Oh, I guess he's winning.
Let's talk about you.
Well, me, I am nothing like the characters in the sequel to Gossip Girl.
Oh, is there more than one character? More than one actor who?
Oh no! It's just him because he's killed the rest of them. Spoilers. But the thing, it really changes. I spoke because you didn't watch the whole of Gossip Girl, did you?
I didn't need to. I solved it.
I know. Yeah, but if you pictured this as the sequel to that,
does it work?
I mean, kind of, because it's him. He looks the same. He's changed his name because now he's a sociopath, serial killer, psycho punk. I mean, a lot of this isn't revealed in the pilot. To be clear, we've watched the whole... Have you watched all of it now?
What, you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and fucking hell did I hate the second series.
That's fair. I can understand why. I enjoyed it a bit, and I mean, to be fair, I watched it all in a night, so I can't really differ.
The whole thing?
The whole second season, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you exactly the moment I went, absolutely not, this is fucking shit now. This has absolutely lost me. Is the bit where they're in the weird hippie retreat and they decide that instead of saying I love you, they're gonna say I wolf you. And I was like, nah, I've just checked out so hard. Oh,
not the bit where he orders, I can't remember what, nachos or something, and she's like, he always has nachos when he relapses, and I was like, that doesn't sound like the order that you buy things in. You don't buy the food, then the drugs. You do the drugs first, and then you're like, I'm hungry.
I mean...
Not, I don't know, I guess. That's the order I'd do it in, but I'm stupid.
Yeah, no, it was just as soon as they literally all four of us watching it, because this was a show that we did with our friends Mitch and Amy. Literally all four of us just went, oh, fuck off. And that was it. It was done for me then. And then it was just enduring the show until it ended. So, yeah. But the first series, I really like, and I have seen all of it. So, the pilot, please.
Is the first episode.
No, he's the driver of the aeroplane.
For a second, I didn't realise that you said aeroplane.
Thank you. It was very clever.
It was. And did he have a co-pilot?
No.
Oh. Well, I guess you don't anymore either. Goodbye.
Oh my god, we should totally just end it like that. Yeah, that's it. Fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, like, what I like is that the main character is named after another sociopath that I know.
Hello.
Except this one's, attractive.
Yeah,
and can see colours.
And hey, hang on.
And stuff that's either very close or very far away, because I can't remember which way your eyes don't work.
Don't go for the eyes. I'm plenty fat enough for you to insult me. Don't have a go at the eyes.
Yeah, no, I was starting at the top and working down.
The fat I can help. That's within my control. Have a go at me for that. The eyes, that's beyond my abilities to change.
I don't know. Have you heard of surgery? That would fix most of your problems.
And strangely enough, some of Lisa's biggest ones.
Or the smallest ones.
So, very good. Very good. Very good.
Maximum banter.
Joe works in a bookshop and he likes stalking people. Not me. Joe Goldberg, obviously.
Yeah. Goldberg. So, haven't you just had to get a new job because of something like this?
Similar.
Similar.
Yeah,
it was just you kept locking them in
similar.
vans, not in a weird
Well, the
climate-controlled basement.
The thing is, Rich. With a basement, you can't move the basement. With a van, you can go anywhere you like.
Yeah, and in your case, your basement would be someone else's flat.
Yeah, that's true. It would be Mo and Shabika's flat, and I think the jig would be up fairly quickly after we bundled the body into their airing cupboard.
Yes. Oh no, don't mind me or the screaming. Yeah, no, I thought it was because I went into this not like I'm trying to remember back to when I first watched it. Like going into it, I was like, I don't really know what this is. I watched it because he was in it, and I was like, I wonder what Dan got up to after he finished being a weird sort of ish sociopath, like a school type sociopath that didn't kill anyone. I just was curious as to what he got up to. And it got real creepy real fast. But I like that because he, again, like one of my favourite things in all TV shows is a narrator who's a bit, unreliable.
He is one of the more entertaining parts of the show is when he like goes quiet and he comes up with a couple of lines or something. That is really funny and that is very enjoyable.
And also like his narrate where he's there convincing himself that he's like, I'm gonna save you from this man. It's like, I don't think so because you are wanking outside the house.
I never saw Superman doing this, but
at least he'd be in the sky, so no one like old lady because. There's the old lady who's like walking out of the house and he's like, oh no, please not again.
Man, Superman's definitely had a wank in the sky, hasn't he? And definitely blamed it on a seagull.
Well, I mean, what do you think clouds are?
It's just not there jacking it 24/7.
Yeah, and like it's a full-time job because have you seen how many clouds we need?
Yeah. So he falls in love with Beck, he obsesses, and here's something that I really like, right? So he stalks her with social media. It has realistic social media, and I really like that, because there's quite a few shows that we've watched that have got, like, equivalents of Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. It's really nice just seeing the actual licensed thing, and because there's a shorthand there, like, you understand when the screen comes up, when he's looking at the phone, and you can see how he's sort of navigating the page, you understand intrinsically what it is he's doing because you're familiar with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that sort of stuff. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good advert for privacy settings.
Yeah,
if nothing else.
I think doesn't he even say that. I'm sure he says that because
he keeps mentioning throughout the first episode, like, should have put a password on that, and also maybe not made it so easy for me to sneak into your house. But yeah, because he does stuff like he reports a gas leak because he knows that people have to investigate, and he knows that whoever owns the building has a key, and so he pretends to like walk in like after work and be like, "Oh, well, we've always said we should keep the door closed." Like her, no, I'm in here.
Now I'm in here fucking up your shit.
Because like the thing, and he almost gets caught straight away because he just stood in the shower and she's just like, oh, "I'm just gonna turn that," and then my friend's phoned. They've probably saved my life, or maybe his. And then she falls on the train track, which is maybe.
Oh yeah, and the fucking the hobo going, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Yeah, and it's just like, are you talking about the phone or the girl? I don't know what you want.
And if the bitch falls on the track.
Yeah, and it's just because the thing, I thought it would just sort of I expected it to escalate a lot quicker than it does over this season. Like, I mean, it escalates at a fair pace, but
yeah, well, at the end of this one, there's a big old.
I mean,
shit,
by the end of this one, there is a man locked in the book cupboard.
Yes,
but I mean, apart from that, it doesn't escalate that quickly. Like, I thought he'd be more creepy towards her earlier on. Like, I thought she'd start to clock. Maybe after you've seen him,
she really takes her time.
Yeah,
to
not saying she's dumb, but she's dumb.
Well, she is, and she is like she's a half decent writer, isn't she? But so she's not unintelligent.
No, she's just not the right kind of intelligence. What, sociopath?
Also, but Paco's nice. We like Paco. It's the weird thing, isn't it? Like he's nice to Paco, and he's he watches out for him, but he also is quite capable of doing horrible things to people he doesn't like.
It's weird because like there's always those little bits of the episodes that make you kind of go, maybe he's not that bad. And you're like, oh no, he does have a man locked in a bookshop.
Yeah, and that's not great. It's weird, isn't it? That massive glass.
Because it's weird because he's still. Yeah, but the thing is, a really good. I don't want to say it's not like a plot device, but it is.
Well, the weirdness comes in series 2 when, for reasons we won't go into here, he moves to LA,
and has a new one.
Takes it with him. It's like, how did you get that?
No, he orders a new one.
Oh yeah, because you can just
specifically say
you can just order. Yeah. Oh, do you know what I want? What's that? Big Hannibal Lecter cage, please. Oh sure. Also, there'd be a record of him. Anyway, it doesn't hold up. Like a lot of the logic.
It makes sense in the bookshop.
Yes,
because you kind of go, it's humidity controlled for the books.
I actually really.
I suppose the second one, he's just like, it's actually quite handy to be able to store people somewhere
in a storage container. Oh, and also he adopts the Marvel method of disguise, which is just a hat.
Yeah.
And suddenly invisible.
I mean, tried and tested.
I mean, if it works for Captain America, it's going to work for a
smaller man.
Yeah. Yeah. So hang on. So you've seen all of it, haven't you?
Oh yeah. I've seen all of you.
Yeah. I mean, that's not true. Wait, no, not untrue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really did I really enjoyed the first series. The second series is just a pain in the ass. But I am actually quite excited to see where the third one goes.
Yeah, it's one of those shows that I think maybe 3 seasons should be enough.
Yeah,
one season probably would have been enough. I think if they hadn't left it on such like a
it is a big old cliffhanger, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you sort of go, I get it, like that's prime season 2 material, but then season 2's the middle's a bit meh.
A bit? Christ.
Yeah, but then it ends on a high.
Yeah.
Well, it ends.
It ends in exactly the way I had predicted while I was watching it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, it wasn't... I had a moment where I was like, oh! And I was like, nah, they wouldn't do that. That's too obvious. I've guessed that.
And then?
Then it happened. But it was really good. I really enjoy it. It sucks that maybe I can't put it in my top 5 of the year, but hopefully something as good will come up.
Yeah, well, for similar reasons, I can't. Obviously, I saw this last year when it came out. So yeah, I can't put it in my top 5. But had I not seen it beforehand, it may have. Well, yeah, of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 we've done, yeah, it would be high on the list. To be fair. So.
Yeah. Also, just I realised that last week we said that we'd only watched what was it, 198 shows. Yes. We've only recorded us talking about 198. We've actually watched 202. No, 200. Yeah, 202.
That's right.
Because we have 2 lost episodes that I'd love to release. Love to. But we only ever have half the audio.
Maybe if we take half from one and half from the other and just splice
I've thought about it. It doesn't really line up.
Funny, right? It's a shame. Yeah, so
yeah.
You
I need to find something to do with them. But,
delete them. That's what you...
but yeah, we were wrong. It's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you definitely wins this week. Maniac can suck a dick.
I don't know. Maybe that's episode 2.
Yeah. So next episode, we're gonna watch the shows that I actually started watching today because I thought we were doing them today, and then I text you like, I'm just double checking I've got the right shows. You're like, yeah, no, you haven't. Sure, that could be embarrassing. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, first I had to check that I hadn't watched the wrong shows.
Well, this is going to be interesting actually because I didn't know YouTube actually made TV shows, but these are 2 YouTube originals, and one of them's called Origin, and the other one's called Impulse, which I can confirm is better than Maniac.
Ooh, intrigue. Yeah, I mean, I knew that YouTube did originals, but I hadn't really seen them do a TV show that wasn't based around like a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to see what they do because they can throw Google money at it, and then maybe I don't know they could reboot Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls doesn't need money; it just needs to
more episodes.
Yeah, it just needs to be made. Yeah,
I saw rumors about it.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. I think Shaman Palladino was talking about being like, if Netflix want us to, and everyone can do it, because she was like, she doesn't want other people to play the same characters. She wants the originals, and I'm like,
well, yeah,
obviously, they're not dead yet, not all of them. Just keep, but like, imagine just every couple of years, just 4 new episodes.
That I would actually be completely fine with that.
Yeah, because then we can just skip the whole Rory having a kid thing, and we get to skip the boring shit bit of them being like real small, and just be like, now they are a toddler,
they're like people,
and it screams all the time. Yeah, they're like just small people.
I like it a lot. I would like more Gilmore Girls, please.
Yeah, the problem is she's also doing Marvelous Miss Maisel, so I'm kind of torn between what I want more, and I think it's Gilmore Girls.
I might actually watch. Oh dear, sorry. Yeah. Well, once you've done watching 10 copies of The Prestige, we get that hadn't happened last week, had it?
No, they turned up.
Was it like it was late last week, wasn't it? It was like Wednesday or something. But yeah, I sent you 10 DVDs of The Prestige.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it cost me? 15 quid. They gave me a discount because I bought so many.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll give me a discount on Attack of the Clones?
Well, didn't you? I thought we realised that you'd actually bought Amazon out of all their copies.
No. They have 74.
I mean,
just throw that out. But the trouble is, I have to go through and add them one at a time, and I'm real lazy.
Oh, never mind then.
Don't worry, I've got revenge planned.
I'm sure. Can't wait for my birthday this year.
I mean, no, genuinely, I already had revenge planned before you did this. Now I just have an excuse.
But at least you get the better film. At least you're getting 10 copies of a good film.
Yeah, but I've run out of shelf space. I'm gonna have to buy new shelves.
I have an entire shelf that is just Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, just a shelf for now.
Right, let's see this album.
Maybe as part of the revenge, I'll buy you a bookshelf.
I mean, I wouldn't say no. We need more space.
Right, it's already going to be full, right?
Yeah, that's fine. We can burn them for warmth.
Floor to ceiling.
Right, let's fuck off. Bye.